Mason Lindenmuth. Mason, you were over on map 4. I'm going to break it down here for 125 on mat 3, and then rounds 2 and 3 if we need it on 3.
Yeah, this is our final match here of round 1, 125 kilograms. We got Cole Mirasola in the blue, taking on Dreshaun Ross in the red. It's a rematch of the U.S. Open Finals. Mirasola coming out on top of that one, 7-5. Gave him the right to sit out the challenge tournament that Ross was able to win. Didn't come out of there unscathed though. Really tough 125 kilogram bracket that Ross had to win, but looked really impressive in doing so, especially taking out Coy Hopke for the first period technical fall to get here.
Re-attack from Mirasola. He's likely going to get at least one here. Will he get 2? He scooped the far ankle, but just 1. Oh, 2 offered, 2 confirmed. So Mirasola will get 2 points, was able to capture that far ankle as the 2 went out of bounds. And that's what you don't want to do against Mirasola, is overextend yourself on a shot. He's so good at timing re-attacks.
Yeah, just watching action all day today, JD. These young guys, like, re-attacks is the new offense almost at this point. Just all of these guys are so money when guys take extended shots or half-hearted shots on them. They're probably 90% of the time they're getting scored on. Just saw Cole's twin brother Connor win in dominant fashion the 92 kilogram final, match 1. The early technical fall over Dylan Bechtold. These guys trying to double up on the U20 world team.
Whistle blows that dead. Warning Ross for passivity. One minute to go in the first period. Ross been controlling things a little bit with that left side collar tie. Now looking for a shot.
And the problem is for Ross, that's where he's really good, is taking those shots from space, that swing single or that double leg out of space. But Mirasola, it's so good with his down block re-attack, getting his head and hands in there. Got to find a way to get in clean.
And so how do you set up a good re-attack guy? Good setup, right? Really focus on your setup and your positioning. We go out of bounds. 2 offered and confirmed for Mirasola.
Yeah, Ross was trying to use that overhook, try to whizzer kick. Mirasola did a nice job of going limp arm out of that underhook. Picked up the go behind. Short time to go in the first period. Mirasola will take a 4-0 lead to the break.
Ross been controlling things a little bit with that left collar tie. For Ross's corner, I'm telling him to get back to it, but use it with a little bit more effectiveness, right? He's getting to it, but hanging out a bit. Move Mirasola around a bit with that collar tie.
Try to pressure, snap, look for an angle. You see the Penn State coaches, Cale Sanderson and Casey Cunningham in the corner for Mirasola. He was in red shirt this year at Penn State, while Ross, just a junior in high school, one of the top prospects at the class of 2026, but already committed to Oklahoma State, so this could be a future, add some more fuel to the Oklahoma State, Penn State future rivalry down the road.
Thumb block on the right side for Mirasola. Left-hand collar tie for Ross. That's a good shot there from Ross, right? He had an angle on Mirasola. And that's what you want to see if you're an Oklahoma State fan, right? A little bit more movement, more handwork, footwork instead of straight-on shots from Ross.
Yeah, try to catch Mirasola pressuring in and look for that corner. Well, Mirasola, you kind of just want to keep pressuring him, hoping he shoots under you, catch him with those re-attacks.
Mirasola keeping distance. Now the two engage in collars. .80 seconds to go. Mirasola still leading 40-0. No points yet in the second period.
Yeah, pace definitely slow to these two in the second period. See Ross almost trying to calculate time to attack here. Looks to go post.
Mirasola doing a good job right now of controlling center and just staying engaged with Dreshaun Ross, right? Ross almost able to circle out of that and get Mirasola to step out. This is Ross's best attack yet to the match. High crotch, and he's just going to drive Mirasola out of bounds and all the way into the other mat for just 1 point.
Good awareness by the official on mat number 2. He almost just got a...
Hit some eyes in the back of the head, about took out his ACL.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. He was about to be sidelined for 9 to 12 months. Sort of wise there for Ross, though. Just take your point. But now, down 3, you're going to need something special here late.
Yeah, I think he was hoping he could maybe continue that into a big 4 or something as he was running out of bounds. And that does it. Dreshaun Ross, 4-1. Your winner, Mirasola, takes match 1.
That's what I love about this event, JD. Match 2 and our best 2 out of 3 final set here. At 125 kilos, we got Cole Mirasola in the red. Taking on Dreshaun Ross in the blue. As Mirasola taking match number 1, 4-1. And he comes out early off the counter score there to pick up the step out. Goes up 1-0, just 13 seconds into the first. Mirasola twins trying to double up on the world team. Can't tell they are identical, and they wrestle very, very similarly as well.
They do.
Really good with that down block, go behind, drag series.
I need one of them to like shave their head or something.
Yeah, if they were
Give me
standing next to
something.
each other, I don't know. I guess Cole is a little bigger. Got to go off that now.
Not that much bigger.
Yeah, like it's hard to tell. Connor's pretty big for a 92-kilo guy.
And Cole's not a big heavyweight.
Yeah, for sure. Really trying to grow into that weight class where he's likely going to be the guy for Penn State next season.
That would be my guess.
Yep. Another step out there for Mirasola, put him up 2-0.
And he's controlling center here. Dreshaun's been able to get to his left-hand collar tie, but hasn't really been able to use his length. You see him there kind of darting in and out, but Mirasola just a little bit too sound positionally, doesn't bite on fakes super hard.
Yeah, we saw late in that first match, Ross seemed to be able to get his motion going a little bit better. You want to see him maybe try to move that head and circle a corner to get to his single. Mirasolas are not guys who are going to be able to just shoot in from space. This is the third meeting between Ross and Mirasola. Also met in the U.S. Open finals. Mirasola won that one. I believe 7-5 was the final.
30 seconds to go here in the first period. And we will roll right into those match threes. We got a couple of them.
Yeah, I believe 3 already.
I'm almost positive they've had enough rest time. Almost positive.
Yeah, I can already see Villasenor and Knox warming up. Getting ready for the rubber match for all the marbles. Short time to go here in the first. Mirasola is going to take a 2-0 lead to the second period. If you're Ross, in this second period, it's do or die time now. You got to find your way to some scores, or you're going home. Well, Mirasola, continue to do what got you here. Hold position, control the hand fight.
Yeah, and let Ross come to you. Mm-hmm. Eventually, he's going to have to start to take some risk.
Yep, absolutely.
What a re-attack from Mirasola. Drag to the left leg of Ross. Captures the far one. Jumps right up into a gut.
It's close to the trap arm there. Ross able to get that arm free.
Just perfect timing from Mirasola. A little face smush as he got up there. Used Ross as opposed to a little bit, and I think that's probably why Ross gave him a little hard shoulder shove there.
A little shoulder jab. All in fun. I'm really impressed with both the Mirasolas, just how comfortable they are just staying at home. Like, even when guys start trying to like push them around, like they don't like get wired or anything. They're just always there. They'll move their feet and just right back to position, keep that down block hand down.
And it's got to be frustrating if you're Ross, but just as I say that, he's able to get to the legs. Dreshaun Ross showing a little bit of life here in the second period.
Yeah, with that 2 on the board, takedown would give him criteria now.
And that time he was able to use what I call an anchor, right? He was able to use his length to get behind the knee of Mirasola, pull himself in.
Ross starting to pick up that motion. Down to a minute to go in the second. Ross in once again. Mirasola able to kick the leg free.
Oh, he kicked out right into his own attack. That was great stuff. No finish yet. He's got it up in the air, just going to get one. But a big 1 point now So he separates himself by 3 points instead of just 2.
Yeah, that third point's so big. Is now Ross is going to need a 2 and a 2, a 4, or a couple scores.
Felt like it was going to be uphill for Dreshaun to get another takedown. Now another takedown plus a step out or another takedown.
With just 30 seconds to go, he's got to be thinking feet to back. Try to find your way back to that double leg. Mirasola's going to keep that left hand at home. And Ross not going to be able to get back in. It's Cole Mirasola in 2 matches. Ross did not make it easy for him. 5-2 the final in match 2, and Cole Mirasola is your U20 world team member at 125 kilos.
Cole Mirasola, you're on the world team.
Yep.
I saw some emotion out there after you got the job done and take out Ross in the finals. Just take me through the series a little bit, and then just for you, what the moment means to you.
Yeah, he's a great opponent. Really hard to score on. He's really strong. Good shots, good double leg. But yeah, it was a fun series. Yeah, I mean, I just love competing, like I said last time. So looking forward to my first Worlds. My brother also, so it'll be fun.
Yeah, what do you expect out of that experience, the World Championships? You have a little bit of insight, obviously,
Yeah.
with family going.
I was in there last year with him. Saw how it all went down, but excited to be there on my own this time. Just compete myself. Yeah.
How do you manage that with your brother out there and knowing you have to compete? Are you emotionally invested in that while you're getting ready?
Yeah, I feel like it's harder watching him than it is myself. When he won, it's like kind of weight off my shoulders. Now I can just go do my thing. And yeah, it's cool seeing him do it also.
Yeah, just talk about Dreshaun, just what challenges he has. He's so tall, he's so powerful. When you're out there, what kind of game planning do you do against a body type like that?
Try to keep my head an inch lower than his, so he can't run through me on a double or something. Keep one hand in there, one hand down, and I know he'll shoot, so I'll just run around him, score. Yep.
I think Penn State has, 5 guys on the...
Nice! Yeah, I think we got a few guys on the team. I think it's kind of expected at this point, but yeah, it's the best coaches in the world at Penn State. It's not even close. I just can't really thank them enough for everything they've done for all of us.
I mean, do you guys feed off each other, or how are you group after group after group so successful? But this group specifically, how do you feel with each other?
I mean, like us, PJ, Henkel, I think that's Marcus. We all just push each other, want each other to be the best we can be, and just keep making the best teams.
Congrats.
Thank you.
Congrats, man.
Thanks.